Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. A real pleasure to have you here with us in London for the film festival.
Thank you for having us. I'm Abhishek.
Hi, I'm Shubham, and we are the actors in the film Stolen.
And tell us a bit about what people can expect from Stolen, a bit about the story and what they can expect.
Yeah, so it's a chase thriller, action thriller film set in India about three strangers, two brothers and one stranger woman, who are trying to find the stolen kid of that woman. I won't tell you much more. Please watch the film.
Yeah, that's exactly the film I worked in also.
And tell us a bit about the roles that you play.
We're playing brothers. I'm the elder brother. He's the younger brother, and they both are basically going through confusions in their own selves. The younger one wants to help. The older one doesn't know why, and they are bickering throughout. But then something's happened, on the road where they both have to act like a team. And I think that's the moreover, I think that's the borderline of the film.
And when you first read that script, what jumped out to you? Why did you want to be involved with the film?
I think Karan had a very fresh approach to the kind of ideas he had. The script was, of course, very fast, very. It was a quick read, I may say. Usually scripts take a lot of time. Like you struggle while reading a script, but I think Karan's script was very, very quick. And also the kind of images he had in his mind, the kind of thoughts he had. I think that really excited me. A very fresh and very edgy voice from India. And I think that's what we all wanted to work with. We want to work with newer and fresher voices.
Yeah. More than script, I really like the idea of his to shoot the film. The way he wanted to shoot the film was really excited. You always want to, as an actor, you always want to work in a film which is different from normal idea of filmmaking or normal style of filmmaking, because earlier he was thinking of shooting this film in one shot. So I got really excited and I said to myself, I really want to work with him. He's taking risk, and that's the main point for me to enter this project.
And tell us about the shoot. What were some of the highlights, but also maybe some of the challenging moments?
Tough, physically tough. It was hot, it was desert. In night it was really cold. In the afternoon it was so dry and hot that sometimes we were struggling to say our lines because our throat was so dry. And it's an independent film, so you can imagine the chaos happening on the sets.
Every day, I think every day there was one department falling apart, but somehow everybody was like, working as a team. That's the best part about working in indie films, that you're not an actor, you're not a director, you're not a producer, you're not an AD. Everybody is doing everything, and yeah, I think that teamwork really helps, make the film reaches in places like this.
And ultimately, what do you hope people will take away from watching the film?
I really hope that people, I was talking to him the other day, then we were discussing that unfortunately all of us have become immune to the violence and the idea of violence connected to lynching or violence around the world, because after internet coming into our world, this bombardment of images, and also you can see the kind of films and the kind of web series now people are interested in. It's always deal with drugs, sex or violence, and people are getting immune to this. And I really hope that after watching Stolen, people realize that violence is not just another mundane thing happening inside, like around you. It is something which is affecting certain people, certain communities, and we have to be sensitive about this. We have to be sensitive about what we are sharing through our WhatsApp or messages, what we are doing, and that's something we should watch for.
I think my take on this is very simply put. I would like to talk about my character, Gautam Bansal, who basically is living a comfortable life. And he doesn't take any action till he is, hit by discomfort. And that's, I think, the basic life of most of us. We are living a privileged, comfortable life, and we ignore a lot of things because it doesn't really deal in our personal lives. There's no backfire in our personal lives. But the minute we are taken out of our comfort zones, that is when probably we start thinking of taking an action. Stolen, I hope and I'm assuming that it will make people at least think about taking actions when it's required. That's all.
And what does it mean to you to have the film here at London Film Festival?
Oh, we are related. I think we have been friends for 20 years, and we did theatre together. He went to film school. I went to the industry. We have worked in our separate ways, and somehow landed up in this film, and then we traveled to Venice and London. I think he just said it in another interview, that's been too quick for us. We did not get any chance to really understand what's happening. We shot the film in January, and from June onwards we were like traveling. So yeah, it's a very overwhelming, exciting, and I think we're very happy
I'm really
as actors.
exciting about this. Like, I'm really excited about this because I always wanted to come to BFI, and that's my first project which has come to BFI. So I'm really enjoying it.
And how do you see the strength of cinema in India right now? And I guess having these international platforms, there's something amazing about having films from all over the world showing here.
I think the cinema scene in India is very strong and it's also very versatile. You can see different kind of cinema films coming out of India. There are different kinds of filmmaking, different kind of voices. The styles are different. Also, if we talk about the economics of films, I think India is a very strong country when it comes to economics of films compared to other part of the world. And also this is an advantage, also this is a disadvantage, because then a lot of other stuffs also come, like people are trying, like let's be honest, people are trying, and for us it's a very good thing because then we are dealing, like we have a lot of options, we can choose what to do, what not to do. And I'm come from a film school, so a lot of my batchmates are from Europe, from Italy, France, and when I talk to them I can feel my advantage. They don't have an option. The economy is going down of films in Europe, and in India it's coming up, and they are really struggling to to get their name there, but we have options. So I really enjoying working in India.
Great country to start all over new. That's what I think. We are not really set in patterns and designs. Of course, I'm not talking about the commercial Bollywood. I'm talking about different set of filmmakers. I see so many of them wanting to create different kind of cinema, and coming from different parts of the country, it just looks different every time because there is so much diversity in the geography or the dialect that even if it's coming from the same country, sometimes you're feeling that you're watching a film about a different country altogether because you have no idea how that state or the values or the emotions work. So it's a great place to work for all kinds of actors, I feel. And because we have different languages, so I also feel that language is not a barrier anymore because you can really pick up different languages and do work in different languages.
Amazing. Well, I think I'm out of time, but thank you so much for
Thank
sharing
you.
all that with me.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed presenting the film here in London. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.